Okay.
Could you just do a quick reintroduction on who you are?
Absolutely. So I'm Nicole Nadire. It is my alias name, not my real last name. I think we do a lot of us do that just to protect ourselves. I'm 35 and I've been on hormones for 3.5, going on 4 years, somewhere in between there. So yeah.
Perfect, thank you. Hello, Editor Ellie here, and gosh, this interview with Nicole was so much fun. You would think two people who are quite tech savvy wouldn't have so many technical difficulties. It was ridiculous. But I had such a fun time interviewing and chatting with Nicole. She was really fun to chat with. So if you like these interviews, if you like any of the content that I've been making, I would appreciate any likes, subscribes, comments, the usual. But let's get into the interview, and I hope you enjoy.
We moved up to the country. I got picked on a lot. I got beat up. And it's not because like I wasn't openly queer or anything. I was just a dude back then. I played varsity basketball, worked out, liked cars, just like your normal person. You would have never ever expected to be trans. Uh, and yeah, I don't know. My childhood kind of sucked, low key.
Oh
But ended up
no.
going to college for game design, and I don't know, it was really good. Animators and like game developers and stuff like that, they're really cool people. So, but yeah, childhood kind of sucked. But
Oh,
me and my mom are really close now, even though she was not the best mom growing up. She's fantastic now and really loving to me, and she's my biggest supporter now. So,
that's awesome. Yeah,
yeah.
I think I've gotten a lot more closer with my mom as I've grown up.
I love hearing that when like other trans people are like, yeah, me and my family have gotten closer to my mom. And I'm like, oh, that is so great because like I feel like so many people don't have that.
Yes, yeah, I've heard a lot of horror stories, and it sucks to hear that.
Yeah.
Ugh. I know you've said it a few times, but how would you describe yourself outside of being trans?
Yeah. So being trans is such a small part of me. Um, and I think that's kind of important as a trans person as you grow. Like it's important to be trans, obviously. Like I love my community so much. And like when I was in Austin, I was really big into the community and like worked with a lot of people and like I have events here I do, and when people come in, usually they're introduced to me first because like I'm a good, warm, welcoming person to talk to and stuff. So being trans is very important to me, but like it's not my identity. I'm a whole person. Like I go rock climbing 4 days a week and I walk in the gym and everybody there knows me. All the workers know me, the owner knows me. I don't know, the kids that are, the people that climb there know me, their dogs know me, like everybody there knows me. And so I rock climb a lot. I love coffee. I sit at coffee shops and the coffee people know me. I'm just a very outgoing person, so I love meeting people. Uh,
So
yeah,
popular.
so I, I'm outgoing is all. And I think it's because like I was really shy growing up and like as a guy, I was not comfortable with myself and I never talked to people and I always just like stood in
Mm,
corners and like just I don't know. I was that kid at the high school dance that just stood in a corner and like didn't talk to anyone.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I've made it part of me to like get out there. So yeah, I ride motorcycles, I go to like car meets and stuff, and I try to just get out there. I try to just be a normal person because that's all I am. I'm just a normal person.
Yeah, I know I've talked to Vera Wild, and I think, and I've said this, I think early in my transition, it was very much like being trans. You kind of latch on that, you kind of jump on that, and
Yeah.
as the years go on, you're like, okay, there's more to me than being trans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get that. When I first transitioned, it was everything and like it's this whole new community and
Yes.
uh I don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever, but
Oh,
as you grow and stuff, it's good to find like things that you love because the whole point of being trans is like, oh, you get to be yourself now. It's like, what do you enjoy? Now you get to just do that and like not feel weird about it. You can just enjoy what you enjoy.
yeah.
So,
When did you first start questioning your gender?
Oh, I was like 4 years old. I've known my entire life. I just didn't know how to explain it. Like,
Mm.
I remember at 4 years old, I would like steal my mom's clothes and like I would try to like wear them and stuff. And like as it was funny though, because like my entire life I've always been like I was a bodybuilder pre-transition. So like I was really buff and ripped. I played varsity basketball, I played football. I loved cars. I would drink with the bros, all that stuff. So like you would have never, ever, ever expected that underneath all that, there was this guy that would come home and be like, oh, I feel like a woman though, and like but yeah, like at 4 years old, I've always known there was no social media to influence me. There was no TV. I just was born knowing that there was this other part of me, and I didn't understand what it was. I'm like, I know it's there. I just can't figure it out yet.
And did that take, were you in high school or college until you learned that language or, um,
So weirdly enough, it was when I hate to admit it, when Caitlyn Jenner came out, and I was like, wait, you can just do that? You can just take like a pill or something and you just change. I'm like, I was so blown away because I was talking to a friend around then, and he was a gay guy, and I was like, like I really these trans women. I like they inspire me so much. I'm like the fact that they're born with all these parts and they look like women but have like male parts and stuff. I'm like that's just so crazy. And they're like they're not born that way. I'm like what? They're like no, they don't look like that and like they transition. And I'm like so then like Caitlyn Jenner it happened like within a month of that conversation. And I'm like oh my God. I'm like and then it was like at that moment it just clicked for me and it was like 2015 I think and I'm like yeah I'm trans like this is what I am. I'm like oh my God this is what I've been trying to figure out my entire life. And then it took me like 8, 9 more years to finally do something about it. So,
so Caitlyn Jenner was, or that going on was kind of your cracking of your egg as.
yeah, unfortunately, because I don't like them as a person, but that was me finding out that what trans people were. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, like that's what that is. I'm like, I didn't realize. So I was like, cool, I can just take like a medication and it was just I'll just look like a woman. Like I thought I had to do like
Well,
surgeries and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, it's just that simple.
yeah,
So it was, yeah,
the magic of estrogen.
I know.
So I know you said that when you were a kid, you tried on clothes that your mom had. Were there any other early memories that just make sense now?
So I've lost, unfortunately, a lot of my memories from transition. I have disassociated so much from like my previous self that like I refer to them as a different person. I'm like, that is Nick. I'm like,
Oh,
that is a completely separate human being. Even so much so like my ex I was with for 5 years and who I transitioned with, we refer to him as a different person. We're like, yeah, you're ex Nick, not me. I'm not that ex. That's a different ex. Like, and
oh.
I've disassociated so much that I have lost a lot of memories. I had a friend that reached out to me. They're like, "Hey, remember when we dated?" And I'm like, "No." And they like,
Oh,
showed me photos of us, and I'm like, "I don't remember that at all."
wow.
So my life feels very short, but very fulfilled though. But
Mm.
I think as a kid, some other things maybe. My grandma was always like, "You didn't like getting dirty." She's like, "I knew you were a girl because you didn't like getting dirty." And I'm like, "That's not how that works." But thanks, grandma.
Yeah, because girls can't
Yeah.
get dirty.
No, no, of course not. It's funny because like my brother was the one that played with Barbies and stuff, and I was the one that played with
Oh.
cars. But he's a big old buff dude with a big beard and a lifted truck now, and here's me.
And
So
I mean, you still like cars.
I do. I love cars. My water bottle is full of them.
Whoa, that's a lot of cars.
Yeah, I know. I got there. It's filled with it. I got so much car stuff. I'm obsessed.
Did you have any myths that about being trans that you believed before understanding yourself?
Hmm. I don't think there was any myths about being trans necessarily. Like, I don't I don't know. There was nothing like I didn't see trans people in like a bad light or anything. I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, they're just living as the opposite gender now, and like whatever comes with that, whatever comes with being a woman, you have those women things now. And I don't know. I think a lot of this people see like trans people are like, oh, it's a mental illness, or like, you were maybe like always like really queer forward or something. And I'm like,
Mhm.
well, I don't have a mental illness. Like I've graduated top of my class in college and very intelligent and like I'm just a normal person. Like, I don't know. So I didn't really have any misconceptions about trans people. I just once I learned out what it was, I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm like, all right, sweet.
Did when you first started coming out and transitioning, what did it mean to you to transition? Did you have a different image of what it was before?
Uh, you know, when I first transitioned, the big thing for me was like my looks.
Mm,
And I think a lot of people,
yeah.
when they transition, they're like, oh, I want to look really feminine. I want to be quote unquote passable. Like I want all this stuff. And I think about it now, almost 4 years in, and the biggest thing to me has been like how I feel on the inside now. Like it's just like the looks are a bonus, don't get me wrong. Like it's fantastic to look the way I want to look in the mirror, but just the way I feel on the inside, like if I miss my injection by like 3 days, I start getting like angry and I'm like, this is awful. Like something feels off right now. I'm like, why do I feel so weird? I'm like, oh no, I forgot my injection. And then I take my injection and the next day I'm like, oh yeah, I feel great again. Like everything feels normal.
It's like that
So
meme when like the hangry girlfriend starts coming out. It's just like eat something.
uh, I hope my girlfriend never sees this part of the podcast because she'll be like, yep, yep. I, I I'm one of those people where I'm like, I need food, and when
Feed
I need food
me.
now. Yeah.
I know some people have said this before, um, but like some people have this idea of to be trans is to wanting to get the surgeries or to wanting to look a certain way. Um,
Yeah,
did you have that when you first started transition?
I did. I've had no surgeries or anything. This is just 3.5 years of hormones and coming from being a bald dude, and I got lovely hair now. So I was bald before, but I put off transitioning because I was like, I'm never gonna look pretty. I'm never gonna look like a woman. And when I first transitioned, I lost all my muscle, and like I have my hoodie on and stuff right now. But like I'm a pretty muscular person. I rock climb, and everyone always refers to me as that strong girl at the gym. So when I first transitioned, I was like, I can't have muscles. Like women don't have muscles. Like I have to be petite. I have to wear dresses all the time and skirts and be all pretty and girly. And I did all that. And I wasn't happy because that's not what makes you a woman. Like, and I think we kind of all go through that. And then like I started working out again and I was like, oh yeah, I really like fitness. I like being strong. And like I kept um I guess pandering to like the like cis people. And I'm like, oh, this is what they like. This is what they want. And I'm like, well, this isn't about what they want. This is about what I want. So then lesbian girls start hitting on me and they're like, no, we love muscles. We love a tall muscle girl. And I'm like, okay.
Muscle
So now,
mommies are
I got
in.
yeah. I just got like a t-shirt, some jewelry on, a hoodie, I got my Carhartt. I'm covered in tattoos, muscles. Like that doesn't make me any less of a woman.
Mm,
So I think it was just kind of learning that being a woman isn't so much about being feminine. It's just like how you present yourself and how you feel on the inside. So
yeah. Mm.
yeah.
How did coming out go first internally and then how did it go to others?
Oh man. Um,
Oh
I
man.
remember the day I came out because I took a picture the day before, and it's a picture I always use on my TikTok.
Mhm.
And I'm like really buff looking and like flexing and like just like ripped. And I remember that was the point where I was like, I hate this. So I was like, I'm going to get so shredded and so ripped that like, how could I possibly hate my body? I'm like, I
Mm.
can't hate my body if it's perfect. And I hated it more than ever. I'm like, this is awful.
Oh.
And the next day, I broke down to my girlfriend crying. I'm like, I can't do this no more. I'm like, I have to transition. I know I've
Mm.
told you like 3 times I want to do this, and you said no, but like, I have to do it. I can't do this anymore. And when I came out to her, she was like, that's okay. She was like, I'm actually glad you're transitioning now because I'm a lesbian. And she was
Oh.
like, I don't like men anyways. I'm like, oh, perfect.
Perfect.
So yeah, and I remember that first day because like I got into the doctor within 2 weeks of that happening, and I was able to transition 2 weeks later. So it
Wow.
was really quick.
Yeah.
But I remember I went to Walmart, I got my injection stuff, came home, and it took me an hour to put this needle in my skin. I was freaking out.
Ugh.
Oh, it was so hard. And it doesn't get any easier. 3.5 years in, I'm still hate doing the needle. Like I can do it. It doesn't take me an hour, but like I hate doing it.
Oh.
And that first day was so awful because like so many women are like, "Oh, the first day was magical." And I'm like, "No, the first day was stressful. I was stressed."
It was
I went and had a
magical.
beer. I went to a brewery.
Wow.
Um,
I just
but it
started
quickly got better.
getting on injections just made you start drinking. So, oh, I need a beer
I
after
was so
this.
stressed. I was like, "This is so hard to do."
Oh my God.
But I did it. And then I posted on social media. And I had like 700 followers on Facebook at the time, and I about 250 people liked and commented on my posts. So like a third of the people that follow me liked and commented and were so kind and loving, and they're just like, "Oh my God, we love you! Like, like I still want you to be our photographer." Like everyone was so supportive. And they came out to my family. My mom was supportive. My grandma was supportive. My grandpa he's like, okay. My brother is supportive. Like everyone was so supportive, and the only person
Wow.
that isn't is my dad. But my dad's a tinfoil hat, Trump supporting, Harley Davidson riding type dude, and
Whoa.
it's whatever. So we
Wait,
don't
what?
talk anymore.
Wait,
But
what's wrong with Harley Davidson?
I mean, there's nothing. It just went with the aesthetic of
Hey,
uh,
that's a good bike.
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
It's a Wisconsin
It's okay.
bike. Ah,
Uh-huh.
gosh, we are just having so much technical difficulties for.
It's okay. For
That's
someone
all
who knows so much about technology, you think I wouldn't have so many issues, but
right? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, we'll get
that's okay.
back into it. Um, what parts of your transition were harder than you expected?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think the first year was really hard, honestly. I thought it was gonna be the easiest year because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna feel so much better. But like, I think because like I pre-transition, I had no emotions. It was like a robot, like deadpan, no emotions. Cried maybe 3 times in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I've cried 3 times this last week now.
Wow.
So that first year, I'm like, what are all these emotions? Like, why do I feel this? Why do I feel that? I'm like, oh my God, why am I crying from watching Big Hero 6 right now? like why is everything so emotional?
I mean, it's
And
such a sad movie. It's so good. I
I
love that
know.
movie.
I this
La la
everything
la
made
la
me
la la.
cry. It is good. I hope they make another one or at least like something similar.
Yeah, I feel like
Uh,
being on when you mostly have testosterone, you're just like so dull and you don't
yeah.
have like access to using all of your emotions.
Great way to put it, access. Like, it's like the emotions were there, but I couldn't access them. They're locked
Yeah.
behind a paywall. It's like, hey, this is DLC you can't get until you buy the estrogen upgrade.
Buy the estrogen DLC pack.
Yeah, it's a monthly subscription, unfortunately.
Forever, for the rest of your life.
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, and then getting on estrogen, it's very like, yeah, your emotions kind of like open up and it's like, oh, instead of having I heard this on a different podcast and I'm gonna steal it because it's so good.
Yeah.
But they said before it's like you have four crayons of your emotions. Your emotions are four crayons, and then when you get on estrogen, you get like the 20 pack. And it's like, whoa.
That's such a good way of putting it. Yeah, literally just like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny, the people who knew me before and know me now, they're like, "You're so much more emotive now." Like, I'm just
Ah.
like they're like, "You're so much more emotive, authentic," and, like, a lot of people describe me as being unapologetically myself,
Mm,
and, I use that a lot. I'm like, "I am just unapologetically me now."
good. That's how it should be.
Yeah, it
Living your
is.
best
Yeah.
life.
I really am.
It
I'm
sounds
like,
like it. I watch a lot of your TikToks, and it is fun watching you. I feel like you're just living life.
yeah, it's funny. My TikToks, I don't do the typical trans creator stuff where I'm like, I don't know, like the trans post. I just talk about myself, which is crazy that like I have almost 25,000 followers and I barely talk about trans stuff. I really just talk about my life. I'm like, yeah, this is just what I'm doing. Like I went and got some cheese sticks last night.
I'm still
Dumbest
waiting for
content.
you to drop your YouTube and to start vlogging.
Oh, I should do it. I should do it.
Just do
Probably
it.
it probably won't happen until spring because like what do I do in the winter time? But come spring
Rock
with riding a
climb.
motorcycle and rock climbing, I know. But I'm scared to record myself in the gym. I'm scared what people are
You,
gonna think of me.
but you do for like TikTok and
I know, even though everybody at the gym knows me, I could literally
yeah,
walk up to any person and be like, "Hey, can you record me?" and like go do my thing and people would do it.
yeah.
I don't know.
Just
For being such a confident person, I'm so scared.
be like the Casey Neistat and just vlog every day.
He's the reason I got into photography. He's the whole reason I bought a camera to begin with, because I wanted to
Really?
vlog and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I used to when he daily vlogged, I would watch his vlogs every day.
The first camera I bought was a Canon 70D because that's what he used. He used it, so I bought it.
Wow.
I'm like, well, if he uses it, it has to be good.
Do you also have a
So
boosted board? Do you
I do. I do actually. It's how I
There
get
you
around the city because
go.
I live downtown, so like I have my three means of transportation. I either boost it board around the city, I
Wow.
use a motorcycle if I want to go a little bit further, and then I have like the car if I want to do like long distance.
Wow, so you're like the trans Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
Just just start
You
YouTube.
know,
Do start
30 YouTube. Okay, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. Come spring though. I'm not doing it right now. I don't have enough stuff to post about, but
Oh,
come,
that's you can do it now.
we'll see. We'll see.
Did you have any parts that were surprisingly joyful or freeing?
I think the first time I cried,
Mm.
honestly, well, I enjoy crying now. It's really weird. I talk about crying a lot because like it's just like good crying, bad crying. I think it's such a big thing. It just like my emotions, I know I talked about it already, but like having access to my emotions just felt so good because I didn't expect that.
Hmm.
Like when I transitioned, I'm like, okay, like I'll grow boobs. Still waiting on that. And I'm like, I will maybe get my hair back. And like that, I think actually, you know what? That's one of the best things. I got my hair back. And
Yeah.
like I was surprised by that because I thought I would never grow hair again.
Oh.
Um, so that's great. My emotions are great. And then I think it's just the level of respect for myself and like
Mm.
wanting to invest in myself because for 31 years I had bad teeth. I had really messed up like chunky teeth and like my old TikTok videos you can see it and I got made fun of for it and I just never did anything about it. It wasn't even that expensive to fix. Like I spent like $3,000 total and now I have like this beautiful smile and I'm always happy and like smiling and I didn't do it for 31 years. And then I transitioned and I'm like, well, I want to do that because it makes me feel good about myself. And I would have never did that before.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome.
yeah,
Good for you.
self-respect.
Yes. Yeah, I finally got around to fixing my teeth. I had a really bad underbite and
Yeah.
I gave up on fixing that and then I don't know, something clicked where I was just like, what screw it. I'll pay whatever I need to pay. And yeah, I
You know
had
what? You're gonna be so happy when it's done. I'm telling you. I have Invisalign,
uh
so
ooh, okay.
uh,
Yeah, I
I
my braces come off I think in July. So it'll be out
okay.
then.
Too bad.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I
it's the
had
best thing I've ever did for myself.
fixing your
Best
yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Besides transitioning.
Yes. It's like right after it though. Like
Okay.
literally like directly after it. I have a big overbite. Like I can like
Ah,
stick
okay.
like my finger in between like my bottom and my front teeth because like they're just huge overbite,
Oh, okay.
which
Yeah.
if I do get a surgery, it's gonna be to fix my jaw area. I don't like my side profile jaw. Face
Mhm.
on, great. You will not see me from the side though.
That was my thing. I hated my side profile. And then I
Same.
had that jaw surgery in July of last year. And
Probably gonna reach out to you and ask about that because I might do a jaw surgery myself.
that
And
was
like I said, from the front, it's great. It's the side I don't like.
yeah, that was insane. My profile was really bad. It was my
That's changed a
surgeon,
lot.
my surgeon, my doctor and dentist were like, "Yeah, it's pretty rough." It's like, "Thanks." Yeah, my
You
surgery,
look like a completely different person though.
it
You look a
was
lot it's a lot better. It's crazy. I've seen like some of your TikToks. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, that's such a big difference.
it's
Like, um,
crazy. And I'm
yeah,
still like swollen here. Um,
yeah.
but they said it goes down after like a year. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and I had the surgery, it was 11 hours. It was crazy.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, next time I go to the dentist, I want to take a picture of my x-ray that they have because it's just like there's
Yeah.
a lot. Did has your transition looked anything like you imagined? Or is it
No, not at all.
not at all?
Uh, not even a little. I was like, oh yeah, like I never expected to be quote unquote pretty. Like I feel attractive to myself and like people walk up to me and you're like, "Oh my God, you're pretty." And I'm like, "Crazy." I'm like, "What?" And like pre-transition, like I would like do like female filters or like try doing makeup and put wigs on and I'm like, "Oh my God, I feel so ugly." Like I feel like I'm never going to be passable. And I'm like, "You know what? That's okay." I'm like, "That's okay." I'm like, the whole point of transitioning is just to be myself and like I'm just going to be myself. And that's what I did. And like I just nothing went the way I thought it would. I never thought I'd have all these emotions. I never thought I'd have hair. I never thought I would be even like remotely quote unquote passable, which by the way does not matter. Like being passable is if that's your thing, awesome. It's not my thing, honestly. Um, I'm blessed to be semi-passable for the most part. Funny story. Uh, sorry, ADHD. My manager today at my work we were talking about kids, and I was because he knows I'm in a lesbian relationship. He's like, "Are you talking about doing like insemination or whatever? Like, would either you or your girlfriend like carry a child to term?" And I'm like, "Uh, I don't know where I'm going to carry it, but
You can try. You can try. Go
yeah,
for it.
yeah." So it's cool that my manager thinks I'm a cis woman. I'm like, "Okay, I'm down for that." I'm like, "I'm
Oh.
not going to complain." But yeah, just everything. Nothing went the way I thought it would. It just went so much better. Like I said, my emotions, my hair, the way I look, everything is just so much better than I could have ever hoped for. Like I'm so much happier. If I could have did this at 4 years old, I would have did it at 4 years old. But then conservatives would have kicked down my mom's door and like stole me and
Stole me.
I don't know. I wish I could have did it a long time ago, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. How does or if um how does dysphoria show up?
You know, I have never really had much dysphoria. I've been really thankful for that. Even like when I first started transitioning that first year, I really didn't have any hair. It was really patchy. It took a long time for it to really grow in properly. I wore a wig. I don't know if you followed me that long, but I used to wear a black wig all the time in my videos. And I don't know, I've just never had dysphoria. My thing was always, I'm gonna let the process do its thing.
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't want to do any surgeries. I don't want to do anything to alter myself. I'm like, we'll see in 4 years where I'm at and what the medication has done, and then I'll decide from there.
Mm.
And 4 years later, I'm very happy with the way I look. Like I said, my jaw kind of bothers me from the side profile. Will I do anything? I don't know. But otherwise, I don't have dysphoria. My parts I have down there don't bother me. I got a little bit of a Adam's apple. It's not crazy. It doesn't bother me. Women have them too. They're just less visible. I don't know. I'm a tall 6'1" woman with muscles and I don't have dysphoria. I just be myself.
Six
So
foot
women look
one.
differently. Yeah, I'm tall.
Wow, so you're short. Oh,
Wait, are you taller than me?
yeah.
Damn.
I'm six
Damn it.
four.
Why did you what the heck?
Yeah, and I recently started wearing heels too. So
Oh, good for you.
I have heels that are 2-inch platforms with a 5-inch heel.
Hell
So
yeah.
I walk
That's
around like 7 feet tall.
that's sick. I love that. That's gonna be me
Oh,
this Friday. This Friday, I'm taking my girlfriend to like a really fancy dinner for her birthday. It's like a four diamond restaurant or something. And I have this really, really pretty dress, and I'm gonna wear these big heels, and
yes.
I'm going to tower.
Good.
Yeah. I'll probably be like 6'5", but which is funny because like pre-transition I was 6'4". I shrank 3 inches height wise. So
3 inches?
yeah, I was 6'4" pre-transition, and I am
Whoa.
exactly 6'1" now.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
lot.
and I went from a size 12 shoe down to a size 10 shoe.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
crazy.
That is a lot.
hmm
Wow.
I don't know what the question even was at this point. I'm sorry, you have the most ADHD squirrel brain
That's
person you're
fine.
interviewing right now. So
Have now I know you said that you had a lot of friends and family that were very supportive, which I think is very
yeah,
which is I think rare because I hear a lot
it
of
is.
horror stories. Um, have you had any relationships, family, friends that have changed?
Um, I mean, the girl I was dating when I transitioned, we were together for 4 years approximately when I finally transitioned. And then that last year, we kind of things kind of fell off. And I don't think it was so much because I was trans. I had, some things to do with it. And her being a lesbian and wanting to like explore being with women since she never had before. And
Yeah.
so that kind of fell off, but we're still best friends. Like she lives right down the street and I see her all the time. We're literally best friends now.
I feel like
A
that's
lot
a
of my good
lesbian
friends,
thing,
yeah,
being
100%.
best friends
Uh,
with your ex.
I'd say the people that have fallen off the most were men. They're my guy friends, and some because they were attracted to me and they made moves that I was not comfortable with. And
Oh
yeah, it's a little wild
no.
to know a bunch of guys who then started hitting on me after I transitioned. It's really
Whoa.
weird. I've had to cut off a lot of people in my life because of that, like an alarming amount, at least 50 people.
And
So.
have you ever been attracted to men?
No, I tried.
I
I had this
tried.
guy I had this guy who took me to Vegas and yeah, he bought me the nice dress I'm gonna wear on Friday. And we still talk. Like as a
Okay.
friend, we still talk. I think he's a nice guy. But like I didn't want to ever kiss him. I didn't want to do anything with him. I just like
Yeah.
uh even now, like I'm not attracted to men. It's just not I don't know. I like femme leaning. So like if you're like non-binary femme leaning, I'm cool with that.
Mm,
I'm attracted to femininity, which makes a lot of sense because growing up, I was like, I like women, but like it doesn't feel like I like women in the way that men normally like women. It
mm,
was sapphic without even realizing it.
mm-hmm.
And anytime I dated women, they're like, you're not like other guys. Like you're very different. I'm like, yeah, because like I'm a
Hmm.
lesbian without realizing it. So
Is
yeah.
there something that you wish, um, or is there something that cis people do not understand about being trans that you wish they did?
So a misconception that cis people have about trans people is that one, that kids are too young to know that they're trans, or that we are trans because of like social pressures or social
Mm,
media. And like I said, I was 4 years old when I realized that like I was like I didn't know I was trans, but like I knew like I always was like I have two sides of my brain. I have like my daily brain, like the normal person, and then like I have like this other part of my brain that is like more feminine and like more like soft and gentle and kind. And like I've always had that since I was like 4 years old. I always liked women's clothing. I liked, it just made me feel more comfortable. I always wanted to have long hair. It's like my mom would grow my hair out. And that was all well before the internet, was a thing, before social media. I didn't even know that gay people existed. I was just a kid.
mm-hmm.
And trans people have been around forever. We've been
Yes.
around literally forever. Social media has nothing to do with it. Social media may have to do with like the rise in trans people recently because you're like, oh my God, there's other people like me. So we feel safer to come out. It's just like, people with left hands, people with left hands like, oh, I'll conform to people with right hands because it's weird. No other people have it. And then they find out that other people with left hands exist. And now it's just like a normal common thing. It's not that like we're turning people trans or that like it's this big movement. It's just like everyone who is trans is finally coming out now instead of hiding it.
Yeah, I
So,
think it's just being more accepted and so people feel safer
yeah,
to come out.
absolutely.
What does confidence look like for you now?
I'm a very confident person, and it's it's just being myself. It's not having to fit myself into a box. I don't need to wear a dress to be a woman, but I can wear a dress if I want. I don't need to be dating a man or, conform to these gender roles to be a woman. Women come in different shapes, sizes, looks, activities. Like, I can like cars and be a woman. I can have muscles and be a woman. Like, I can do all that stuff and still be a woman. And that's something I've talked a lot about with my girlfriend is like she's slightly androgynous a little bit, but she's like the most womanly person I know. Like she's just like the way she carries herself and talks and treats people. I'm like that's just so powerful and like confident in such a woman way for me. I don't know. She's been a big influence on my life lately, but I don't know. I think I wear my confidence outwards a lot. I'm very confident in who I am. Um, I love myself. I love myself so much. I'm very, very confident about who I am and like my body and like everything about me.
How did how did that happen? Learning to love yourself so much. Did you do therapy as you transition? Did it come with time? Did it
Actually, only started therapy like 2 months ago for the first time,
Oh,
and
have you
yeah,
always
and
loved
it was
yourself?
no, no, not really.
What would you say to someone right now who's questioning their gender?
That's hard because like I've met a few people who are identical to how I was pre-transition.
Mhm.
I met this guy who is definitely an egg. They're bodybuilder, they
You
come
can't
home, they dress up.
assume. You
I
can't
know, I
assume.
know.
No, 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 no.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, you can't just be like, oh, you should do it, like that's not what it is. Like, I really think just take time to like really just be with yourself and just feel the things you're feeling. And if you transition when you're in your 30s, that's okay. I transitioned when I was 31. It's okay. It's never too late. You can transition in your 40s, 50s, whenever.
Mhm.
Just really take time to like feel those emotions and like be like, hey, is this the right choice?
Yeah.
And uh, detransitioning is a really small percentage, but it still happens. And like, we would hate for someone to like transition and then be like, oh, this doesn't feel right. So, definitely don't rush into it. Take your time. Just get comfortable. Like if you're like, oh, like I think I might be a woman, try doing some womanly things. Like maybe wear some woman clothes. Like if you're like, oh, I want to in public, but I'm scared. Wear like bracelets. Bracelets was a huge thing for me. Wearing a sports bra underneath my clothing, like anklets, jewelry, earrings, things like that are a good way to kind of like express yourself and still like kind of feel like what you're learning and stuff. So
Yeah. That's a good
yeah,
tip. That's a good recommendation.
yeah,
Is there
that's what I did.
anything that you wish your past self knew?
That it'll be okay. I literally have a thing on my wall, and it says, "What if it all works out?"
Yes,
And
I love that.
yes. And that's the thing. It all worked out. Everything was fine. The world didn't end. I lost some friends, but I've made even better friends since. I maybe lost the community I was part of, but I have a whole new community now. And the people I was most scared about like loving me and accepting me were the people who are the most accepting and loving, honestly. Like you really just don't know and like just don't be scared. And I wish old me would have not. I didn't transition because like who I was dating. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to hurt my family. It's not about them though. It's
Yeah.
like it's about me. So
Yeah, I know. And it definitely is easier said than done. But I know a lot of
it is.
people and myself have got caught up in like, what if this happens? What if this goes wrong? What about this? And you can play the what if game forever. But
Yeah.
I really like that saying, but like what if it all works out? What if everything you hope for and more? Like I love that. Just like what if
That's
everything
why
works
it's
out?
right there. Like I look at it every single day and it has helped me get it sounds so corny. Like it sounds like
It
one of those like stupid
does.
like self-help books. But like I swear though,
Yeah.
it has gotten me through some really hard days. I'm like,
Oh,
you know what though? This $7 latte is not going to make it so I can't afford my rent. This if I need that, it's okay. Everything will work out.
yeah.
Like it's just simple things like that. I'm like everything will work out.
Yeah. What if you do
Yeah.
start a YouTube channel and it works out?
Okay, look, I think the YouTube channel already exists. Hold on. If you really want to plug the YouTube channel, I
Okay.
think it's already there. I think I already
Ah.
created it. So let me see. Don't want to do my side profile here,
Oh
but
my gosh.
if I not create it, maybe it doesn't exist. I thought it did.
There's
Hmm.
someone else that has. I don't see it.
No, it does exist. It
What
does.
what
It
is
just when you
it?
search it, it doesn't show up. It's just Nicole Nadire, but it does not show up though when you search it.
Oh,
Interesting.
you have it. It just
That's probably
doesn't
'cause there's nothing
exist.
on it. Yeah. Yeah, it exists. I got 3 subscribers. I don't know.
Hey, right on. You're almost there to the Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
Um, so you've said this a few times that you live authentically, or people have said that you live authentically. What does that mean to you?
Yeah.
What do you are you doing anything where you're like, I'm authentic by doing this? Like what does that mean to you? How can you explain?
It is doing whatever I feel like that does not harm or is like bad to other people. It is just like if I want to do something, I am going to do it as long as it's not something crazy like, like murder and stuff like that. Like I have morals, obviously. And as long as they're morally good things and they're not harmful, like I'm just gonna do it. I'm like, oh, I want to wear big high waist high jeans that have like big cut flares on the bottom. I'm gonna do that. I don't see how it looks on me. I'm just gonna wear it. I don't care if people don't like it or not. I'm gonna put big black lipstick on and go outside. I don't care.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to do whatever makes me happy. As long as it's not harming people and it's not like weird in public or something. Like, and by weird in public, I mean like a weird fetish in public or something though. Like not like I'm wearing black lipstick. That's not weird. That's hot. I love it. But I'm just gonna do whatever
Scandalous.
makes me happy. If it makes me happy, I'm gonna do it. And that's like how I
Nice.
live authentically.
Yeah, I like the past few years and more recently, I like to just explore with life, with
Hmm.
hobbies, interests. Is that something that you've done with yourself and who you are? Just trying things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it kind of explains the ADHD thing and having so many interests and hobbies. I mean,
Interested in
I
everything.
yeah, and I think it's just because like I'm just I don't know. I don't have to think about myself so much anymore. Like I don't have to be like, who am I? Now I can just do things because I have that mental space available now. Yeah.
Um, so I guess this is kind of a two-part question. How would you like your story to help other people? And if someone listening could take one thing from your story, what would you hope that it would be?
That's the one question I should have thought about and made an answer for.
It was like
To
it's the
be,
last one, so it should have been the
I
first
know,
one
I
you
know.
read.
Uh, to be honest, the whole reason I started my TikTok channel was to just like document my journey and like document like where I came to like to where I am now. And I
Yes.
never expected it to have such a big impact on so many people. I have gotten hundreds of messages from different people being like, "Hey, thanks to you, I transitioned. Thanks to you, I have hope now and like I have started my journey or like this or that." And like it's like, "Oh, like I used to look just like you pre-transition and I'm also in my 30s. I have hope." That just gives me hope. Thank you. And like, oh my God, you have hair. And like, I was bald. I can have hair. There's a possibility. I'm like, there is a possibility. Like, it feels so good. If I could like literally just impact one person's life, it means the world to me. And I remember the one year, 2 years ago at Pride. I had someone that came up to me. I had like five, six different people that came up to me. They're like, "Oh my God, are you Nicole from TikTok?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me."
Whoa.
Yeah, it was really cool. I got made fun of so much by my friends. They're like, "Oh my God, is that Nicole from TikTok?" I'm like, "Shut up."
Wow, you're famous.
I got it so much. I was like, "Please stop."
Hollywood. Does anyone call you Hollywood?
No, no, no. God, please don't start that. I don't like that. That's weird.
So
I had this girl that
popular.
came up to me and she was like, "Oh my God." She was like, "Are you Nicole?" I'm like, "Yes." And she was like, "I follow you." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." She's like, "It's actually because of you that I transitioned." And I'm like, "Oh
Wow.
my God." I'm like, "That means so much." She's like, "Can I give you a hug?" I'm like, "Yes, absolutely. I'll give you a hug." And I gave her a big hug and I haven't seen her or talked to her since, but I impacted that person's life and that means a lot to me. And I don't know. And like I said, I don't talk about trans stuff or, make any content regarding that much. I
Hmm.
just be myself. And like, I think if there's one thing I could tell people is just be yourself. Whatever makes you happy, just do that. You have one life. Just be who you want to be.
Yeah.
And I'm just me. I'm just a girl.
I'm
I'm just
just
Nicole.
I'm just a girl. Just a girl.
Yep. Although I have my tough aesthetic, my girlfriend always calls me a little princess. So I guess
Oh,
I'm a little princess.
a little 6'1" princess.
That's the face I always make to her when she says that. So yeah,
That's such a good pose.
thanks.
Um, yeah, thanks for telling a bit about your story. I appreciate you coming on, even though we
Yeah.
had a few technical difficulties.
All right. You think the tech person would have less technical difficulties, but sometimes just
Yeah, what the heck?
basic webcam is the way to go. Would it be better if I put that down a little bit with that? Oh, that makes it a little, no, oh, that didn't
Oh,
do anything.
lost it,
Okay.
yeah. Is there anything
Yeah,
that you would like to plug? Or people finding you? Is it like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I am Nicole Nadire everywhere. You can find me on TikTok at Nicole Nadire. That's like my main place. I started an Instagram within like the last like 4 months, and my Instagram is more like my personal life. So you'll see more like rock climbing, what I'm doing with my girlfriend, my just day-to-day life stuff. And it's a lot more personal. So that's also Nicole Nadir. And apparently there's a YouTube channel in the works that's Nicole Nadir. If you can find it, because
Somewhere.
apparently YouTube doesn't want to show it. But
Start
yeah,
your
TikTok and
vlog.
Instagram are my two ones. I know, I know. Yeah. I'll
Ugh.
do it. I'll do it.
You say that, but I don't think you
I'll
believe
I'll I'll do it. It's just maybe not. It'll be spring. It'll be spring.
it. Listen, if I can do it with this potato of a camera, and you've got everything going.
I know.
uh,
I'm making excuses. I should
yeah.
make
What
excuses.
if it all works out?
I know. I used to have a YouTube channel. I had 7,000 followers, subscribers.
Whoa, that's a
Yeah, that's how I got my
lot.
job teaching. I taught people game
Wow.
design, and because I taught people game design, it landed me my job teaching as a teacher.
I signed up for my first game jam, and I'm very
That's
excited.
cool. Love that.
I don't know anything about making games, but I was talking to my professor and I was like, I heard video games and I was just like, my ears just like perked up and I was like, oh, are we talking about video games? And then he was telling me about a
Yeah,
game jam that he's hosting and I was like, what's that? And yeah, I signed up. I don't know anything about making video games, but
that's okay.
I feel like 48 hours is plenty of time to master it.
I've only
Yeah.
been doing it for 15 years,
Yeah,
so
I'll spend 48 hours. I'll make the best game
uh,
ever.
I still haven't made a single video game yet, so you would be
What?
ahead of me. It's so much work. I'm lazy.
No, it looks so easy. People spend a weekend and make a game.
My big thing is doing photography, and I'm writing a book, so those are my two things right now.
You're writing a book?
Yeah, like a fantasy novel type thing. Yeah, it's
Do you sit down? Do you ever just like not do anything?
um
Do you
my girlfriend
sleep?
asks me the same thing
Yeah,
sometimes.
do you sleep?
I go to bed at 1 o'clock and I wake up at 8 o'clock.
Must be
I get 7 hours
nice.
typically.
That's
I don't know. And it's so funny. My girlfriend will get like 10 hours of sleep every night, and she's like, "I'm so exhausted," and I'm like,
That's me.
"I want to
Yeah.
go do everything." Like I have so much energy if you cannot tell.
Wow. I
I
can
don't know. I
tell.
don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, what
I'm
is
okay.
fueling
So not
you?
only does she call me a princess, I'm also a golden retriever.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
Golden
Yes, I'm just a
retriever.
golden retriever. Yeah. I have
Wow.
unlimited energy.
How? I would kill for
I don't know. If I could give people parts of my energy, I would because it's unlimited. But yeah, I can't start a YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, is there anything holding you back? Do you have any fears on that?
Uh, it's it's the video editing, honestly. I'm a perfectionist and like I don't want to like put out something that's half-assed. Like with TikTok, I just be like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, and then post out a 1 minute video. Don't gotta edit it.
Yeah.
With YouTube, I gotta edit, which means I have to sit down and do something.
Yeah.
And if it takes me longer than an hour, I'm going to get distracted and then not finish it. And if I don't do it in one go, it won't get done, which is also
Hmm.
why I don't really draw anymore because I have a hard time drawing if I don't do it all in one sitting.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying
Yeah.
to teach myself how to draw, and that feeling of wanting it to be perfect or wanting to be good at something and not is such a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've been documenting my transition in voice training on this channel, and I
Mhm.
just do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, uh, and I don't edit it. I just make a straight one video and just upload it, done.
Yeah. Good for you. I have not done any voice training and it scares me.
Oh, that's
Um,
crazy.
voice
It's
training scared.
there's
I
just so
don't
much to learn. I don't know what half the words mean.
I don't know either, and that's why I haven't done it. I just my voice has changed so much since like transitioning. Like my
Yeah.
very first video was like really deep, and like now I feel like my voice is pretty decent. And I think it's just from like being so happy and like I'm just like, oh, I'm just like so like up here all the time. So it's just my voice has naturally became a little bit more feminine over time.
Hmm.
But I haven't voice trained at all. I want to, but I feel like I need like Seattle Voice Labs or something. I need like somebody who like tells me what to do because I don't have the
Yeah.
discipline to just like learn it.
Uh, I think you
Yeah.
do. Maybe not the focus.
Yes, I don't have the focus.
I think the discipline's there somewhere.
That's my thing because everyone's like, how do you never sleep? How do you always have all this energy? I'm like, that's the thing. I can only do things for 1 hour increments. Like I
Mm.
might be really good at a lot of things and do all these things, but after 1 hour, I have to switch to something else.
Mm. Hmm.
I'm one of those people that has like 10 video games installed on my computer at one time because like I cannot play one game for more than like an hour. I have
Uh,
to keep switching.
but then, do
And
you
then
ever
like
finish anything?
occasionally, occasionally,
Silence.
uh, that's the part I struggle with is finishing things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. It's not the discipline, it's the focus. I think that was like a therapy moment for me right there.
Oh, there we go. That's yeah, right on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing this. I can let you go for the night, but we do need to catch up. We need to meet in person one of these days.
Yeah, next time I'm in Chicago, because I know I'll be going back for either the next time there's a climbing competition or when I go for my training. I like training at my work I have to do sometime coming up. I'll let you know though.
There's a climbing competition. When's that?
I just whenever the next one is. They had one in
Oh,
October, and I'm sure there'll be another one come this spring. I just whenever there's a competition, I go.
okay. I'm planning on going down there for Anime Central.
Oh, when is
Yeah.
that?
I have a
Chicago.
friend who really wants me to dress up as Pyramid Head, so I might do
Hmm.
that. I think I have
Okay,
the
May
height
15th or
for
17th.
yeah.
Yeah. I am going to dress up next year for like our Comic Con here. I'm gonna do Mercy
Mercy, who's that?
from Overwatch.
Ah, Mercy Overwatch. Oh, she's
Full
like an
blonde healer with the
angel?
wings. Yeah,
Whoa, that's cool.
yeah. So I'm gonna like 3D print like a bunch of parts and like build the wings and stuff. I do 3D printing too.
Whoa.
I do a lot of stuff.
Oh my gosh, girl, sit down, relax, put your feet up.
I've been sitting for the last hour. I'm gonna get up after this and like move around the house and go eat some cookies and then come back and play Valheim with my girlfriend.
Yeah, I've been seeing that on your Discord. You've been playing Valheim a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
it's just a little survival game, Viking survival game.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
But yeah, this was great though. Sorry for any stupid things I said. I think I warned early on about that.
That's fine,
It's
it's fine. The
it's a
power of
problem
editing.
I've been yeah.
Wisconsin.
I all right. But everybody was so supportive. Oh, my camera
It's gone.
gave up. No, let me see if I can fix it.
See, if you're recording on a potato like me, it doesn't go.
That's true. That's true. Thankfully, you can easily. Um, no, my side profile. I can't look to the left
Oh
like
my
that. I gotta bring my
gosh.
phone over
I can't look. I can't look that way.
here. How do I? Oh no, I don't know. No, not again.
Yes, we
Why does this
lost
keep
you
happening?
again. Gosh, the
Oh,
good old potato camera wins again.
let me pull out my other camera.
Yes, my $10 Amazon camera for the win.